instruct APC presidential candidate Tinubu to reverse his Muslim ticket. Over 10,000 northern Christians tell Buhari protest in Abuja. No fewer than 10,000 Christians from across the 19 northern states on Friday stormed Abuja to protest the Muslim ticket adopted by Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the APC. The protesters, under the umbrella of All Christian Community of Northern Nigeria, marched to the presidential villa to submit a protest letter to the Nigerian government over the Muslim agenda adopted by the APC. The leader of the group, Moses Adams, said the decision of the APC regarding its presidential candidate was not the best for a diverse country like Nigeria. He said our sensibilities have been insulted by the ambition of a select few that have elected to throw caution in the wind. As you may be aware, Nigeria is a multi-ethnic and multi-religious state. The two major religions in the country are Islam and Christianity, and these have defined our way of life since the country attained independence in 1960. Successive governments in the country have respected the multi-religious nature of the country, especially during elections, to create a balance in the leadership of the country. We are therefore alarmed with the decision of the APC to disregard the Christian community in the choice of its vice presidential candidate for the 2023 presidential elections. Without mincing words, this is unacceptable and a recipe for creating sharp divides between Muslims and Christians in the country. Mr. President, since the return of democracy in 1999, the tradition has been a Muslim-Christian or Christian-Muslim pairing by all political parties, and this has to a large extent ensured religious harmony in the country. Okay? This despicable display aggrieves the Christian community in Nigeria by the APC in presenting a Muslim ticket for the 2023 presidential elections. We are using this medium to appeal to your good office to intervene in reversing this ignoble move by the party's presidential candidate. We demand that you invite the presidential candidate of the party to quickly retrace his steps immediately, the group said. What? Okay, I understand, we make arguments and say, as much as we understand that Nigeria is diverse, we cannot just ignore, ethnic bias, religious bias, and, these factors. Absolutely true. Proven. Given the arguments since 1999, political parties has been a Christian-Muslim pairing, Muslim-Christian pairing. Fine. I don't understand. If you don't agree, then don't vote for the party. It's as simple as that. If the party doesn't fall in line with what you think is right, they don't vote for the party. Why do you want the party to retrace its steps? So is it the candidate, or you just want that party to still be in power? Because it's not like you don't have any other option. You don't have to vote for the APC. I don't understand. Why is it a must? And it's for the fact that, yes, if anything, we should question ourselves. Why should a political party's pairing decide if there should be harmony amongst its own people? We are so behind. It's embarrassing. You're depending on a party to keep harmony and peace. Are you serious? And you say you're a Christian community. You're depending on a political party to do that. Is just being Christian all that matters? I don't understand. We're trying to make change here, and you're talking about, they can't just do that. Of course they can. It's their choice. If they choose to have a Muslim ticket, given the strategic way that it's been done before, they've decided to avert and, go away from that. They have every right to. Whatever the result is, given their prediction, is the result. But you cannot then call on the president to... yes, they're the same party, but you cannot call on the president to talk or to tell the president candidate to retrace his steps. Why? Because of what? If you don't like it, the other parties, you don't have to vote for the APC. It's not a do or die affair. You don't have to vote for them. And it's very embarrassing because I'm like, you'd expect more because you can't depend on a political party to determine if there'd be harmony and peace in your country. So it's that bad that a political party can decide that. And yes, if it's that bad and a political party is not aligning with your views, you don't have to vote for them. It's not a must. It really isn't. Let's look at the comments. 10,000 people? Oh, stop these lies. These people are not really normal. Why can't you people go for other candidates? That's true. But 10,000 people, yeah, I know. Yeah, 10,000 Northern Christians, yeah. Exactly. Their fears and concerns are valid, but the only way to avert the wickedness that Muslim ticket will bring to them is by them coming together, organizing themselves to campaign, and vote massively for Peter Obi and Yusuf Natim Ahmed of Labour Party. It doesn't have to be Labour Party. The fact is that you can look elsewhere. It does not have to be APC. Instead of all this stress, you should vote against him. This is a democracy. Exactly. But it's like a whole protest. If you were APC members, I can understand. But you're Christians, you're a Christian body. Why are you so passionate? You should be, yes. You can. I don't think it's a thing for you to go protest about, and for 10,000 people to come out and say this. No, doesn't work like that. So, it's okay if you don't agree, fine. But to protest, I only think it's fair and valid if APC members themselves do not agree and would call on the president to make their candidates retrace his steps. That makes more sense. But really, you don't have a stake in the party. So I don't understand. It's very funny. Very funny. Why do you obsess about picking a Muslim candidate? So you vote for APC and it's with Agbado and Ewan going as economic policy? And it's why I find it very suspicious is the fact that you're still willing for this party to still be in power. Because for the fact you're not choosing to look elsewhere and you want Tinubu to retrace his step, you really want APC in power, don't you? And I think that makes you, it makes us look at you sideways. Just saying. It's a bit suspicious. But it's what it is. Put what you think in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.